You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Now, let's get into the co-main event. This is not the best card, but it is a good card, especially when you look at the co-main event, right? Middleweight showdown, right? Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa, and Sean Strickland's got to win this fight to get a rematch against Duplessis or Adesanya. I don't think to him it really matters who wins. And he beat Adesanya soundly and lost to Duplessis by split decision. So he should probably already have a rematch, but he's got to beat Paulo Costa first. And Paulo Costa's hungry right now. This is not going to be an easy fight. But let's get into that prediction right now. In the middleweight division, your co-main event at UFC 302. You got a big one here. Sean Strickland, former middleweight champion, comes in at 28-6. Takes on Paulo Costa, who comes in at 14-3, a guy we haven't seen in a while. This is American versus Brazilian. Both guys stand 6'1". Both guys 33 years old. Strickland, 4-inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Both guys right around 6 significant strikes per minute. And both guys less than 1 takedown per 3 rounds. So, very similar to say the least, between these two in terms of everything: reach, stance, activity, significant strikes per minute, takedown average, all that. Now, in terms of takedown defense, very close as well. Both guys right around 80%. I mean, it's crazy. They're even in every category. But is it really an even fight? Well, let's see. Sean Strickland has been very active over the last 2 to 3 years. He lost the belt to Dricus du Plessis by split decision, but he outstruck him 173 to 137. He gave up 6 takedowns. That was the problem. So takedown defense, still strong at 77%, but not so strong in that fight. Before that, he beat Adesanya by decision, Abu Magomedov, second round KO, and Nazaruddin Amavov by decision. Prior to that, though, he lost to back-to-back fights to Jared Cannonier and Alex Pereira. So certainly fighting better as of late. Even the loss against Duplessis, he fought well. Now, Paulo Costa is coming off the loss to Robert Whittaker back in February. That was by unanimous decision. I forgot about that fight. Before that, he beat Luke Rockhold 73 to 51 in significant strikes, 2 takedowns to 1, won that by decision. Before that, he lost to Marvin Vettori and Israel Adesanya. So when you look at his 14-3 record, 3 of those losses came in the last 4 fights. He was at one point 13-0. And it has just been derailed as of late. This is going to be an interesting fight because you never know what can happen here. I mean, both guys are pure strikers. Likely someone's going down, or we're just getting ready to see a great battle. But I like Sean Strickland to win this one. I think he's been more active lately. I think Paulo Costa will be better in this fight. It will be a very close fight, unless someone gets dropped, which is what I think is actually going to happen. So it's either going to be a close fight or someone's getting dropped like in the 2nd or 3rd round. And if I got to bank on that, I think Sean Strickland is the one that's going to drop his opponent here to move to 29-6. Sheer striking affair, both guys with great takedown defense. Let's see if Paulo Costa will see what Dricus du Plessis did to Strickland with the 6 takedowns and try to go for that. But regardless, I think Strickland's going to be better in that department. Move to 29-6, get to finish in the 2nd or 3rd round. Middleweight division, co-main event, UFC 302. Yeah, and as a Khamzat Chimaev fan, I hate to tell you that Sean Strickland's going to win, but that's exactly what's going to happen. And he's likely to get the rematch. Khamzat will likely beat Robert Whittaker and will still be on the outside looking in because you still have Adesanya, you still have Dricus, you still have Sean Strickland, right? So he'll still be like the 4th guy, even with a win over Robert Whittaker. Now, if Khamzat wins and Paulo Costa wins, then either Khamzat gets a direct fight for the title or he's got to fight Paulo Costa, which was a fight that should have happened anyway that never happened. So a lot of possibilities there.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fight of call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice, gladiator assassin. reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.